Hello Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen. I have been trying for the past few days to try to understand the document that has been put in front of us called BBI, so that I could understand the effect of BBI in the life of the common mwananchi. And from my research and discovery, I have come to understand that BBI is a scam. Hello Kenyans, BBI is a scam. BBI is a con document. BBI is going to be used against you. BBI will increase taxes on you. BBI will bring back and refine old guards to come back and rule over you. BBI is not a document that will save our country. Our country has not run short of documents. We all are aware of the Ndungu report, the Kriegler report, the TGRC, all the beautiful reports, the Waki report. All these reports looked very good on paper. In 2010, we were all optimistic when we promulgated the 2010 Constitution. And what we were told, if I can remember, is that the Constitution was 80% perfect. Have we implemented even 10% out of the 80%? Why do we want to change Constitution again through any means, either parliamentary or through constitutional amendment via referendum? Why don't we focus on implementing the 80%? Then after implementing the 80%, we come back and change the 20%. No document is perfect. And guys, we were so optimistic. What makes BBI different? Because in all these documents, Kikuyus and Luos have always been shaking hands. Handshake is not something that started yesterday. We are all aware that before the promulgation of the 2010 Constitution, there was a handshake between the Kikuyus and the Luos. Through the one Mr. Raila Odinga, his right honorable, and the former president, Mwai Kibaki, we had a constitution. What went wrong with our constitution? Let me tell you guys, nilivyokuwa nikisoma katika harakati zangu, nilikutana na kitabu kinachoitwa Shamba la Wanyama, The Animal Farm. Kuna siku wanyama walikuja kugundua ya kwamba huyu farmer anatumia mazao yetu and is enriching himself at our own expense. They decided to say no to that. The chicken refused to lay eggs, the cows refused to give milk, and they all chased the farmer out of the place. Kenyans, we don't need a constitutional amendment. We don't need that. We need Wanjikus and the Mama Mbogas to have a stable kind of business where unga does not cost 150 shillings. We don't need more loans. Remember, our debt ceiling has shot to 9 trillion and it's our MPs who went ahead and passed that bill. I wish they knew what they were doing. This country is already overburdened by loans. And here we are still talking about taking loans worth 9 trillion. Look, have we run short of resources that our government can only run on the wheels of debt and loans? What's going on in Kenya? What's wrong, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, His Excellency? What's wrong? You don't even know why Kenya is broke. I know. Ask me. I will tell you Kenya is broke because you and your deputy are taking debts that you cannot pay. Kenya is broke because you want to go for a referendum and spend billions, 30 to 40 billions to pass a bill to bring you back to power as prime minister and give a few other cronies of yours positions in government. We know why Kenya is broke. We know why Kenya is broke. Kenya is broke because you have refused to focus on economic empowerment projects. We are only creating white rhino and white elephant projects that are only aimed at benefiting a few people through entrepreneurship. We know why Kenya is broke. You don't even know how much bread costs. Let me tell you, a bread in our shops costs 70 shillings. 50 to 70 shillings. It's not 500, sir. Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta. Kenya is broke because you have chosen to let the people who surround you steal from us and not take them to court. That is why Kenya is broke. Kenya is broke because corruption and runaway stealing is very rampant. That is why Kenya is broke. Kenya is broke because our money is given to the wrong people. Kenya is broke because we are taking loans from China and we are not able to pay those loans. And they are giving us the loans, and still they're the ones building SGR and managing for 10 years, and still we are paying for the loan that they gave us, and they brought their own people to work, brought their own materials, and still manage the SGR. That is why Kenya is broke. Kenyans, I am done addressing them. Reject BBI. Reject BBI at the core of it. BBI is a con document. It's going to be used to stamp authority to the same people who have caused you miseries and struggle all your life. If you pass that document, I promise you, Kenya is going back to the dark years, and you will be here to blame. As for me, my conscience cannot allow me pass that document. I am vocal, and yes, I will speak. My conscience won't allow me to pass or to even vote for BBI. My conscience won't. I don't know whether I'm going to brush shoulders wrongly with my friends. I don't care now, because I have gone to the mountaintop and I have seen that Kenya deserves better. Kenya deserves better. We don't care how many people are saying that we are a failed state. Yes, Mr. President, we might be a failed state because we cannot be able to sustain our budget. This is because of you and the people around you. Please, Kenyans, wake up. Wake up. This document called BBI, I have read a bit of it, and I am not willing to finish reading it, because it's just like somebody throwing grains to you and telling you to eat, so that as you eat, they trap you and slaughter your head. That is what BBI is for you. Young men who are saying that BBI is about, oh, you are not going to pay taxes for 7 years. Look, let me try to educate you. Taxes you only pay when you make profits and when you make revenue. So if you are in an environment where you are not creating revenue, what taxes are you talking about that you're going to be exempted? What are you going to save? Are you going to save your hands and the loans that you took? Is that what you're going to save, my friends? Let's be serious. Help. Whatever promises in that document that I read, use your brain. Use your brain. We are in a brain trap. Our country is at a mess. We are already in debt. We are almost declared a failed state. And you people still want to use money to go ahead and promulgate. Wewe, Wakenya wacheni mchezo. Tusizoeane na ujinga. We have to wake up as individuals. This is not time to play Mickey Mouse games. No. This is time to wake up to the reality that the country is going towards, we are on a downward spiral. And if we don't change, and change soon, we are going nowhere. His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, I respect you and honor you, sir. Please, use your wisdom to steer this country to the next level. Let me tell you something. If BBI passes, these people will permanently stamp the authority on your coffin politically. This document is not for you, sir. This document is against you. Some of us might not be prophets, but we have seen what they are planning, because there are only two options in BBI. I know you cannot want to be an ex officio member in parliament. I know you know that. I know you cannot come from the high position you're holding to just becoming an ex officio member. Raila Amolo Odinga, His Excellency, please reread that document and recheck the loopholes. There are a lot of loopholes in that. For Kenyans, this is against you. Be careful. God bless Kenya, and we will fight for our country. We might not be the best in the fight, but we shall surely win. Our grandfathers watching, and God watching, and the universe watching, we shall surely win. God bless Kenya.